Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Dwayne Wade, and it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. And for Boston, they've got Kobe. Bird is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Jordan, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Minnesota. Well, Greg, they were so confident coming into this series. Now suddenly they find themselves in desperation mode.
And no doubt, Kevin, this is a feeling that's got to be unfamiliar. They've had a wonderful season. Everything was going their way. But in these last couple of games, we've seen some cracks in their armor.
He certainly has. Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And the shot goes in.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Wade passes to Jokic. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Bird.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Bird hits them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Johnson kicks to Wade. Here's James. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
O'Neal outside. Pass to LeBron. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
James looking it over. Shoots over James. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, there's nothing quite like LeBron on the fast break. That combination of size, strength, and speed makes him electric.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Bird finds O'Neal. The Celtics working the ball around now. Jokic with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Wade, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Bird. Over Jokic. And another miss by Boston.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. The shot's good from Bryant.
Over the course of the game, they're trying to get Kobe's shots from everywhere on the court.
Pass to Jokic. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Bird's there. Releases from 15. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Boston leading by 3. Bryant dishes to LeBron. Right side, Jordan. Stolen by Magic. James against James. LeBron passes to Wade. Johnson, that's for 2. Bird pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot's good by Shaq.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Wade outside. Back to Johnson. LeBron James on the wing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Celtics making a switch here. Drexler's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Durant's checked in. Free throw good, LeBron.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Jordan can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to James. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
So 1 for 2 that time with the stripe.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Now here's Durant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Johnson against Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron outside. O'Neal sets the screen for LeBron. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball, and a gigantic one on the glass.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Brandon Roy, he's checked in for the Celtics. Yao, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Jokic with it. Scoreless thus far. Jokic with a screen on Jordan. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. O'Neal with the steal. And it's Bryant in the corner. Sinks the triple. Kobe's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And here's Jokic following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
O'Neal with it, guarded now by Durant. Roy passes to Bryant. And here's Shaq. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
KD's shot is off. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. James comes in for Roy. And Doncic is subbed in for Michael Jordan. Both free throws good from Bryant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Yao with a screen on Drexler. Drexler against James. It's Durant on the wing. Over LeBron. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Doncic outside. LeBron James on the wing. And the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 14. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Timberwolves trail by 14. They've got Ewing. D-Wade out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Drexler. And it's James in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. James with the bucket.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Wade at the elbow. Minnesota with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Wade passes to Ewing. LeBron outside. Yao with the block. Down low.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
James taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Bird, he's checked in for the Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Timberwolves. And James drills them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. LeBron outside. Over LeBron. James, good. James has got his second bucket of the night.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Pass to Durant. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Bird. That one's not going to go. Nash against Wade. Stolen by Bird. Here's James. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. On the wing, James. Five on the clock. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. Minnesota also with the sub. Wade, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bird. Durant with some nice D. And it's Wade with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Wade against Bryant. Now here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Doncic knocks in the three.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Nash kicks to KD. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Along for one.
.2 Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you gotta love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Here's Kobe. Bryant bullies through.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Nash dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Wade. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. A 3-ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
Outside, Ewing. Minnesota with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron kicks it over to Nash. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Nash has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Doncic passes to Bird. Now Ewing. No scoring in this one. For 3, Kobe drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Kevin Durant.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Clyde Drexler's checked in for James, and it's Jordan in for Doncic. And then for Minnesota, Yao, he's checked in for James, and it's Johnson in for Nash. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Wade. Outside, KD. Offline with his 3.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Celtics leading by 4. Bird high post. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan.
You know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Johnson, the pass to Wade. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics entertainment. Let them hear it. It's time for some t-shirts.
And here is Jordan. Ewing finds Bryant. Bird right side. Pocket 6. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Four on the shot clock. Bird inside the three-point line.
And, you know, during this second quarter, I just don't think he's looked like himself at all.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Yao. That time the assist by Wade.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Outside, Kobe. Jordan outside. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. And then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Minnesota, trailing by 4. Wade outside. And Ewing with the block.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with rejections.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And that one falls for Yao.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. The three-pointer, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jordan outside. Pass to Bryant. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Kobe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Outside, James. From 12 feet out, James gets inside and finishes.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Boston. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Boston Celtics.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set, says the Jet.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're holding on in this finals series, or in this game at least, managing to send us into halftime with the score tied.
I mean, it doesn't get any closer than this. The pressure is on, and this game could go either way in my mind.
Well, they got to make sure it goes that way. Got to explode out of that locker room to steal this win, Kenny.
That will keep their championship dreams alive. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So on the floor for Minnesota, Johnson is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Kareem. And it's James in at the 3. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Sometimes it's like Kareem can just score at will, able to find points in just about any situation.
Johnson against Jordan. Here's LeBron. The rebound by James. Minnesota in the lead. Johnson outside. Pass to Wade. Out to the right wing. From deep, Jokic. The shot, no good. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. Shaq against Johnson. Out to Kobe. This one for 3. From range, Kobe drills it.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Bird. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Back to Bryant. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wade. And they're on the break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
And Bryant kicks to LeBron. And here's Bird from the arc. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Wade outside. James against James. Lobbed up there for Wade. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
Pass to Jordan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Johnson, the pass to Wade. Here's James. Fires the three. James cooking from deep.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go! Look at those moves. Just that move.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. James kicks to Bird. Back to LeBron. Bryant looking around. Boston again missing.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Wade finds Jokic. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Over Bird. Rebound by the Celtics. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Talk about being unstoppable. Shaquille O'Neal on that play, just too big, too explosive.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Jokic. Wade outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Wade. Jokic sets the screen for Wade. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Bryant. 19 points in the game.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Celtics making a switch here. Drexler's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Durant's checked in. That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Timberwolves passing it around. James in the post. Drexler defending. James, the pass to Jokic. Wade finds Jokic. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Jokic with the steal. In the corner, it's James. Jokic with the screen on James. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Drexler outside. Over LeBron. AT that time from James. Over Jordan. LeBron, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
To the inside. Knocked loose. Runs out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Wade outside. Johnson outside. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Celtics trail by 3. LeBron with it. 5 points in the game. Boston again missing. KD with it. He's picked up by James. Here's KD. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Outside, Jordan. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
KD finds Johnson. James right side. Shot clock at 5. From about 16. That's good on the jump shot. James has got 23.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to LeBron. Takes a 3. From range, LeBron is good.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Jokic with the screen on Drexler. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Jordan. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jordan's got 6 points.
With just the ability to stop on a dime and then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
That's to Wade. And here is LeBron. Off target with his 3. Now LeBron. He's got 8. Jordan outside. shoots over KD, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Boston. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Drexler. Ewing is out there with Bird. Then there's Doncic. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Nash the pass to Wade. Pass to Yao. Outside, KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside, Drexler. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Steve Nash.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Larry Bird. At the line, shooting one.
Here's Nash. Wade outside, puts up a deep three. There it is, it's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his third assist on the night.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Now here's Drexler. Pass to Ewing. A baseline J. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nash. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
Steve Nash taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. What focus from Kobe!
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Nash with no one around. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. Now Meng pulls it in. Yao's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nash. Back to Wade. No one near him. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Wade's got the game tied up here for Minnesota. Nash against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And there's the call on Young. That is his first foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for Boston. Jokic has checked in for Minnesota. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And some changes here for the Celtics. James checked in for Drexler. Wade comes in for Kobe. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Doncic. LeBron's checked in for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Wade. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Johnson. Jokic sets the screen for Nash. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Bird. Back to Jordan. Comes up empty down low.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Johnson. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Over Jordan. Good D by Jordan.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Looking to get it going, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Michael Jordan, line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And the Celtics making a change here. Ryan's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Wade, he's checked in for Steve Nash. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Jordan. Here's Bird. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
James dishes to Johnson. And he drives in. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Jordan. In the corner, it's James. Outside, Kobe. The tray. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the left wing. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A floater. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Johnson. Wade's got 9 points now in just the second half. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Kobe. Back to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Here's James. Rebound by the Celtics. Bird's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Jordan. Back to Bird. Jordan with the screen on LeBron. Bird gets to Kobe. Here's the 3. Kobe Bryant hits the contested 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
LeBron passes to Jokic. Shaq dishing to James. Pass to O'Neal. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. Shot clock at 6. Bryant inside. Wade is covering. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Celtics.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep in a championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in Game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to happen tonight. Instead, they put the hammer down and already have one hand on the trophy.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal a screen on Wade. Jordan kicks to Kobe. And it's Jokic with the rebound. So we see Boston get the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Timberwolves? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We've got LeBron James, and it's Yao in at the 5. And for the Celtics, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's James in at the 3. You look at the Timberwolves, no other way to put it, a nightmare performance on the league's biggest stage. Can they stave off elimination for pride's sake, if nothing else?
And getting swept as a top seed would certainly sting. They'll do everything possible to avoid that fate here tonight.
Now here's Johnson. To the paint. Pass to Bird. Now Jordan. Oh, and Johnson with a block. On the wing, Wade, covered by Bryant. James, outside. LeBron with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Bryant, no good.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
They get it again. Tries again, and the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Jordan. Back to James. Jordan with it. Screen by O'Neal. The shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
Here's Wade. Knocked away. Shoots over Bryant. Wade misses.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Johnson. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Yao. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Wade, that's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Jordan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
He throws good. Jordan. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it.
during the postseason. Let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Johnson. James outside. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it in.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to James. LeBron with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he converts the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Boston. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Johnson. Jordan. The shot by Johnson, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here we go, one-on-one. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the Celtics shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Johnson passes to Wade. Back to Johnson. Pass to Wade. Johnson a screen on Bryant. Here's Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Jordan. He's got 7. On the wing, Bryant. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. James up top. Check by James. Johnson against Jordan. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Minnesota is shooting their first free throw of the night here. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Minnesota. Kevin Durant comes in for LeBron. So now they lead by 1. So it's Boston now. Here's Roy. And he dunks it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Wade. Jokic the screen. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot, to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Yep, count it. The Celtics have got 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Drexler. Here's Roy. Sinks the tray. Roy's got his second bucket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Nash. Pass to James. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Nash passes to James. Drexler grabs the board.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
James outside. Pass to Bryant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Celtics, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Nash passes to James. James with the block.
And Brown with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Wade, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 20, Dwayne Wade.
The deep three from Durant. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Inside. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nash.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
Minnesota is shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And Jokic drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Wade. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Out to James. Minnesota again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. Here's Drexler, and there's the drive. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front, up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1 on the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. They've got Nikola Jokic. James is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Nash in at the 2-guard position.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Wade. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. Buries the jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Now, here is James. Boston pulls it in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Minnesota on D. Here's Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Jokic. Now here is James. Takes a turnaround Jay. And there it is for him. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Doncic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Wade. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Celtics lead by 2. Jokic screen. Three-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Bryant, he's checked in for Wade. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Wade's checked in. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Doncic with it. Yet to see a basket. Ewing, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Stolen by Bryant. Now the Celtics on the move. And he drops it in from the low post. Bryant's got 6.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
James outside. Now here's Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Bird. Doncic with it. James outside. Here's Bird from deep. The shot's good on the assist by James. Bird's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's James. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Pass to Ewing. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And again, Boston with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Jokic. To the inside. Here's Wade from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Rejected by James. Now Doncic. No points yet. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Bird. And it's Boston scoring again.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to James. Shot blocked.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Durant. And here's Johnson. Here's Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline. Minnesota again missing. Celtics lead by 7. Bird passes to Jordan. Here's Ewing. Covered by Jokic. Pass to Bird. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul. At the line, Larry Bird. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Pass to Jokic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Durant with it. Clock at 4. Minnesota again missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Drexler. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Celtics lead by 9. Jordan with it. He has 7. Driving inside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. James against James. That's tipped. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Durant, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 35, Kevin Durant. Thanks, Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Outside Johnson. They set the pick. The kick to Durant. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics lead by 9. Here's Jordan, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Jordan. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Yao. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. 5 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. Wade's got 6 here in the quarter.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
It's James on the wing. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they pulled out in front.
Pass to Johnson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. There's 14 seconds left in the second. Bryant in the high post. He's got 6. 2 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Their measurement of the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. This game is a chance, a final chance, for them to make a statement in this series. How do you get into a winning mindset when you're down 3-0?
Well, some teams, Ernie, are at their most dangerous when they're back against the corner. But it's all about focus and maintaining it in a tough situation.
You know, I got respect for everything they've done this year. If this is the end of the road, they should be proud of the progress they made so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that, Shaq. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Timberwolves trail by 11. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer from Minnesota provided some information. It's a broken forearm, about the worst outcome they could have imagined. And with so much at stake, it really is a worst case scenario to suffer an injury here in the finals. I'll send it back your way.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
We've got LeBron James, and it's Jordan in at the point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Wade. This one for three. They get it back. And the basket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Bryant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Durant inside. Check by James. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Shot clock at 3. Here's Wade. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here is James. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by Boston.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Durant, pass to Wade. Johnson on the wing. Goes back up. Pass to Wade. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And here's Bryant outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Johnson with a bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Boston leading by 6. James outside. Pass to Bird. Now James. Down low. And stolen by Durant. Fast break, Minnesota. Johnson for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Johnson taking 3 shots.
Reset.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And he nails the 3rd. Here's James. Pass to Bird. Back to James. Now here's Bryant.
Dwayne Wade. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
From 15 feet away, Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 11 points.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Jordan against Johnson. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor, the same player. It is truly impressive.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Here's Wade. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Bird. He's got 12. Here's the floater. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Yao. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. With the teardrop. The shot misses.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's James. And they'll get another chance. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
He's off on the first. And Minnesota making a change here. Jokic is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Wade. 16 points for him. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
For 3, James. Rebounded by Johnson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to O'Neal. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! And a big-time jam right there.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Durant for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jordan with the bucket.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Outside Durant. There's a screen. Fires from deep. KD from KD. Wow.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
James passes to O'Neal. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Bryant inside. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. With 1 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Wade got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside O'Neal. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
The line for 2, Shaquille O'Neal.
First one falls for him. Wade, he's checked in for Boston. Doncic comes in for Jordan. And Minnesota making a change here. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Durant. Lets it fly. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
As versatile as they have come in NBA history, Durant just makes it look so easy.
Here's James. James, a freight train coming.
Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Outside Wembanyama. From deep, Johnson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Nash in at the 1. Here's Jokic. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 11. Drexler passes to Bird. Here's Ewing. Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic! Count it!
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
Jokic the screen. Here's Wade. Doncic grabs the miss. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Wade. On the wing, Durant. Jokic the screen. Unloads. The wide open shot is on the money.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Inside, Bird. Oh, Jokic with the block. And he recovers it. Bird passes to Ewing. Off target at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Wade. To the middle. Puts it up. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Bird. Here's Drexler. And here's Doncic. Here's Bird. Pulls it. Boston again missing. Jokic passes to Wade. Back to Jokic from behind the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound. Celtics lead by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Drexler. Pass to Bird. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Johnson against Jordan. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Nash. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The kick out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Pass to Wade. Back to Jordan. For 3, James. Boston, no good that time either.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Durant. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by James. Now here's O'Neal. The D's right on him. The shot's good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Yao. He's covered by O'Neal. Johnson against Jordan to the inside. Oh, deflected.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jordan up top, covered by Johnson. Now here's Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. Second chance shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
At the line, Shaquille O'Neal. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Minnesota. Good on both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Pass to Yao. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 4 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. The rebound, Celtics. Bird's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's O'Neal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Wade. To the paint. Yao passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The line for the Timberwolves, Dwayne Wade, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. Now Bryant. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here they come, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Pass to James. No luck on that one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Johnson passes to Yao. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Puts it up from 17. Wade misses. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Bryant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul. At the line, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Wade. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter here. Wade. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Bryant. Celtics lead by 10. And here's Jordan. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Boston. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. And that one drops for him. Wade's got 25 points. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Celtics.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And what a dominant showing here in these finals. They are going to coast to a title with a clean sweep. You could tell how badly they wanted to win this trophy as soon as the series got underway.
And it's a testament to their work ethic and passion for the game. They wanted this championship bad, and they went out there and left no doubt in anyone's mind that they were the better team that deserved to win this series.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11-point game. Deflected! And they recover it. Antetokounmpo outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan misses.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Johnson for three. Rebound Boston. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are the NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.